Chapter 24. The coaches had decided to start watching our weekly game tapes at All Pro's house. Before we watched them in the cold and damp of the gym, crammed in front of the granny screen provided by the AV department. The Ripanes basement was a big improvement, fully carpeted with a complete home entertainment center and a billion comfy seats. There is something excruciating about watching yourself on video. The first time I saw myself on film, it was like, who's that? What I saw on screen was some doofus galloping gracelessly up to the ball and haking at it. It could have been me, except they was wearing my number 22. Later, I saw the same guy fumble a ball in a modern 40 of America's funniest home videos. They put it mildly. It was torture being forced to sit through endless slow-mos. About the only good thing that was that the guys didn't rag on you, because soon enough the coaches would point out to something they did wrong. The video eye sees everything. We settled comfortably in front of the a widescreen TV. Next to next to it, someone had made a bookshelf. I admired the woodwork, definitely A+ shop work. In the other corner was a home gym, situated to that you could watch TV or listen to music while you work out. No wonder All Pro was All Pro. Kearney popped in the tape of our last game with Moose Creek and yelled at us for a while. Then the homemade tape footage falls out, giving way to real TV sports. Channel 5, a statement tournament, Moose Creek versus Elko Center. Coach Kearney fast forward through the commercials and pre-game show. The players collided on the screen. They bashed into each other like angry rams. They tackled, blocked, punched, cocked, and scored. We began to push and shove each other off the couches. This showing was more than a strategy session. I was realizing. If we managed to beat Moose Creek, that would be us down there at the Humphrey Dome on TV. Talk about motivation. Then the coaches left. Ram dug out the videos he picked up at one of the video stores, Armor River, which had no bookstore, had three video stores. So did you get a football movie or something? Asked Miko. Nah, said Ram, looking sidewise at me. I got us some convoy movies. I raised an eyebrow. Gene Parr, Bander Banter. He's good. Leave it to Ram to know exactly how to work my nerves. At my tay known do jank. A bunch of us had practically formed a club of guys who hated those white guy martial arts movies. We were sure we could beat any of their bots in a real fight. Jim Pierre specifically annoyed me because he went around claiming to be some kickboxing champion, but no one had ever seen him fight outside of a movie set. I knew I was going to hate this one when it opened with weird boing boing Asian music. The plot of the movie was this. Jean Pierre's brother had been brutally tortured and murdered by some incredibly ugly Chinese martial artists. So JP goes to China to avenge him. He meets his beautiful Chinese woman, a girl, really, whose father is about 1,000 years old and happens to be the martial arts monk at the Shaolin Temple. She, for the part, does things like walk on JP's back to help him With his training, JP beat all the Chinese guys no problem, using all the Tate known to moves, tornado kicks, somersault kicks, showy stuff you never use in a real fight. Here's the undying gratitude of the Lotus Blossom and her family, because those evil guys were also the bandits who had terrorized their village for years. Wouldn't you know it? But Rom had not one but two of those movies. The next one was a kickboxer in Korea, for God's sake. Of course, the Korean guy is ugly and stupid and wears a Korean flag on the top of his head, upside down, I might add. And he tries to throw JP's concentration off by doing things like kidnapping and raping JP's new Korean girlfriend. I never seen a Korean guy who had a Chucky the Killer doll smile or a brow thick enough to park a car on, unless it was in the Museum of Natural History. Kill, kill, kill the chink, Ram yelled as the Chucky smiling Korean guy threw some powder in JP's face to make him blind. Can't trust those loosey chinks, they cheat. You way better than him, call him. Kill him, chinks. Ha ha, ha ha. I don't know if it's a laugh or something. My guts tightened. The room seemed to grow very, very still. Ram snuck a look at me as if to say, "What are you going to do about it, huh?" A few of the guys shifted in their seats. Even Miko looked like he didn't know what to do. The movie kept on going. Jim Perry kept pumping the action baddies, who were coming out of the woodwork, all buck teeth and slit eyes straight from central casting. A bunch of chinks. Ram growled at the screen. "Shut up," I yelled, jumping to my feet. Everyone looked at me. "Kiss. I'm just joking," Ram said innocently. "What are you getting so uptight for? It isn't like I'm calling you a name. I'm doing it to the guys on the screen." "Yeah, like hell. You're calling me a liar? You calling Ram a liar?" Jimmy echoed. "You don't know crap about martial arts," I said. "Oh yeah? And you do?" Korean invented won't do, which in the stuff Yin Fear is doing. Ram laughed. "Okay, so how come there are no Korean martial arts heroes? Who's the Korean Yin Fear? Or Dolphin Lundeyard? Or Stephen Seagal? They're all fakes," I yelled. There was some kind of pressure building inside me. I wanted to quit arguing with Ram and just kill him. "Yeah," Ram said lazily. There was a knowing gleam in his eye, like for sure, if a bunch of guys jump you, you could kill them, huh? My mouth lay back to the raunchy state of the towel shoved in my mouth. The guys jumping out of nowhere. A little necessary roughness, huh? I ran over the pile of scrap lumber by the bookshelf and grabbed a few of the leftover boards. They were pine sanded perfect. "Scrap," I said to Miko. He just stared at me. "You don't need this, right?" I turned my boss up. He nodded uncertainly. "Okay, here, Ram. Jimmy, come up here and prove your manhood." I said, thrusting the boss toward them. "Hold this and I'll show you what I can do." "Whoa, you're messed up." Jimmy took a step back. "You have no idea, asshole. Come on, take them." "Chan," said Miko, now that he saw what I was intending to do. "Don't let the guys get to you. Look, we're in the middle of the session. If you hurt yourself, I know what I'm doing." But did I? A large knot in the grain couldn't stop me. If Jimmy or Ram moved the boards at least second, I'd be dead. The skinny bones connecting the knuckles to the wrist could split like twigs. I've seen it happen before, but all I wanted to do was break those boards, as if I breaking Ram's head at the same time. Jimmy was starting to look relieved. "I knew you were a chicken," he said. I looked at the two of them standing there holding the boards. When you dive off a high board, the square of water below looks so small, impossibly small. Just like when you hit a board, it looks hard, impossibly hard. Crack! A horrible, terrible splinter sound. Raw pain shot through my hand, up my arm. The board sells to the floor. "Oh, jeez!" bravely Jimmy. "Whoa!" said Leland. "If only you could do that in a game." Rom just laughed. Everyone wanted me to show how I did it, but I went home soon after that. I somehow felt dirty, like I flashed everyone out there or something. I didn't feel the way I thought I would. Miko didn't say much to me either. He seemed kind of disappointed in me.